Hello, good morning. So this is another topic, that is school eye health. I am taking this topic that is for an additional information. Some of the topics, that is NPCB Vision 2020, you can very well read that. The school eye health I have covered because I am thinking that maybe some of you or some of the students, after passing their third MBBS, it may happen that whether it is a bond or not bond, but I am telling you, some of you may have to do medical officer post, and when you are sitting on a chair of a medical officer, there are some programs that is called as a national programs. You have to run that. So national immunization program, then you can say malaria prevention, then leprosy eradication. There are so many programs. In that, you have to visit to a school, that is a school eye health program. And if it happens, that is one part, that is a school eye health. So if you know, then it will be easier or better for you. So I am taking this topic, that is school eye health. That is an additional one. Eyes are the most precious of our sense organs. They contribute greatly to one's learning capacities right since childhood. Ultimate molding of a person's personality and potentiality rests with his nature, surroundings, and quality of eyesight. The schools, when the child is in schools, that is called as a formative years. The refractive error, that is an uncorrected refractive error, it causes a blindness and visual impairment, and it will cause some impairment in his learning capacities. The early detection and treatment of refractive errors in school children would result in permanent awareness of eye care, improvement in their studies, and make their life more productive for next 50 to 60 years. Just in last lecture I told about lost man hours, so there will not be lost man hours if your eye quality or vision quality is good. Children usually do not complain of defective vision because they are pliable, they adjust. They may not be aware, but the adjustment to the poor eyesight by sitting near to the blackboard in your home, you can see they will sit near to the TV or to the monitor or to the computer screen, to the mobile. So they will never complain about their defective vision. But the adults will complain about defective vision. I am not seeing. So it is an imperative that school eye health should be mandatory, because the child is not complaining. You have to find out how his vision is, what is the quality and what is the quantity of his vision is. The child will hold the books closer to their eyes. He will sit to the blackboard. So this will tell you that he is having a diminution of vision, or the quantitative analysis of vision is less. These are the telltale signs. Early identification, periodic screening, and use of spectacles can tremendously improve child's potential during the formative years. And this is a challenge for public health profession. How to make the process simple and acceptable in school eye health? Method should be easily understood and followed. In public health, any methodology for community screening has to be simple, rapid, replicable, and reliable. What is the example you have seen in oral rehydration therapy, vitamin A distribution, cataract and leprosy identification? In oral rehydration therapy, you should tell in a simple language, that in Marathi we call it as a जुलाब होता बाळा राजा मीठ साखर पाणी पाजा. It means that when there is you can say a diarrhea, when the baby or newborn or child having a diarrhea, just you have to feed him, just you have to give him drinks with sugar and salt. So it is a oral rehydration therapy. You are not dependent on intravenous injections or intravenous therapy. Oral rehydration is sufficient. It is simple, replicable, rapid and reliable. So the public health methodologies should be easier to follow. Vitamin distribution you can give, and there is no need of a doctor. You can do all these things over your vitamin distribution just like that a school health with a paramedical ophthalmic assistant. Why only school children? Why you want to select a group? I have told you in community ophthalmology we are selecting a group. So this is a group. So the poor vision affects the performance in studies, lead to lack of interest or dropouts from school. School children are closed group of population, so easier to observe, easier for follow. The primary screening by trained teacher, just I told in my last lecture that teachers, they are helpful in our program, that is National Blindness Control Program. The teachers see their pupils daily, and teachers can insist on the children to use spectacles regularly, and the child is obeying to their teacher more than their parents. You know that. In formative years, the child is more inclined to the teacher than their parents. So you have to plan the activities, prepare at the time schedule, print material, arrange for refraction, arrange for spectacles, identify and train the teacher, conduct screening program, and evaluate. So if you happen to be on the chair of a medical officer, you have to take control of these activities, and you have to control the paramedical ophthalmic assistant to have these things done at a school eye health program. So examination by teacher at school, the teachers are trained beforehand. So just they will examine the child whether the eyesight is not good or good. Examination by paramedical ophthalmic assistant, and the spectacles, complication, and if there are complicated students, you have to refer it them the ophthalmologist. So how it is done? The tools for screening. I have prepared this chart like this. There is a screening card, yellow card. There are 4 E letters of figure type. E means you can ask where the hands are pointing, or the arms of E where they are pointing. So the E, the letter is having a visual acuity. You can say 6/9. The optotype is of 6/9. And the student is having also a card we have given. Just we have to tick the box, vision good or vision not good. Right eye. So there can be tick mark, double tick mark, right eye, left eye, or double tick mark, vision not good, or single tick mark. So vision good, tick mark, or vision not good. Just you are doing a simple test. The child will be at 20 meters from the E chart. This is called as illiterate E. So he has to point out whether he is seeing the E, the arms pointing towards right, left, up, down, and the optotype is up to 6/9. If he is able to find out the pointing arms, you are recording the vision is good, otherwise vision not good, and the child will be seen by PMOA or the ophthalmologist as per the needs may be. So this is an important program that is done at the school level. You are visiting to the schools and do the school eye health program. So there can be a short note on school eye health. You have to very well write it down. Thank you.